Okay, welcome everyone. Wonderful to have everybody here for another week at the Agudas Yisrael Be'ezev. And we're sponsored by the Fisher family, Nishmas Basi Bas Robert, Shlomo ben Avram Levi, Perel Bas Ruvain. We also learn Nishmas David ben Chaim, for Shalem, for Yomis ben Chayesar, Yaakov ben Basi Aleah, for the Schus of Avram ben Yom ben Shbamak Yehudis, by Yoel Klugman and family. Also, my Shver is going in for major surgery tomorrow morning, early in the morning. 5:30 in the morning, he's supposed to be there. So we have in mind Avigdor Aryeh ben Rivka, also for his wife Hinda bas Chayesara, Chana bas Shashabina, Rivka bas Shiraleya, Yitzhak ben Sia ben Dusha, Mishna ben Esther Fradel, and for Meir ben Chayesara, they should have a refuah shalema b'sek shachal Yisrael. Asar dvarim nivru be'erev Shabbos bein hashmoshes. 10 things were created mamish at the end of Ma'aseh Bereishis, at twilight before Shabbos. Ve'elu hein pi ha'aretz, this week's parsha. Pi ha'aretz, the mouth of the ground that opened up to swallow Korach va'adasai. Pi ha'be'er, the mouth of the well of Miriam, the stone that gave water to millions of people for 40 years. Opi Asan, the mouth of the donkey that spoke to Bilam. Vakeshes, there are special spiritual qualities of the rainbow. Vamun, the one that came down to feed us in the midbar. Vamata, the Mata Shalmaisha that had the Shem Mefarish on it. And the Makis, Vashamir, the Shamir, which cut through the rock for the building of Beis Hamikdash, Vaksav, the writing of the Luchas, because we know that Mem v'Samach Shebeluchas b'nei Sayayimid, Vamichtav, the way it was able to be read from all 4 sides. Valuchas, the actual tablets, this refers to the first tablets, which, while it looked like it came from a sapphire, it was made from the orb of the sun, and it had special properties. The Yeshaimim Afa Mazikin, the demons, Ukvarasai Shal Moshe, and the mysterious kever of Moshe Rabbeinu, the Eloi Shal Avram Avinu, and the Ayil, the ram that was ready, that was caught in the thicket, that Avram Avinu offered instead of Yitzchak. The Yesh Aimrim Af Tzvas B'Tzvas Asuya, also the first tongues, because since a tongues is made by tongues, so how is the first tongues made? So that first tongue was made by twilight of Shesh's Mei Bereishis. Others say that tongue could be made by pouring it into a mold. Now, Mishna Zayin tells us Shiva Dvarim Begolim. There are 7 characteristics of a clod, of a crude individual, v'shiva b'chacham, and 7 characteristics of the wise individual. So obviously the idea is to learn here what to strive for. We don't strive to be a clod, right? So chacham.
Why would a girl be the opposite of chacham? Wouldn't tipish be the opposite of chacham? You're speaking about opposites, no?
I'm not sure what the difference between a goylem and a tippish is.
Basically asking.
Yes, I'm not sure. I mean, I think the idea is that it's telling us that this is an unfinished person that could be finished. He has to learn finishings.
That's very good. So
Yeah, right.
somebody you can't
Right. So, Chacham eina medaber b'fnei mishu gadol mimenu b'chachma. A wise person doesn't speak up before somebody that's greater than him in wisdom. To the contrary, he listens and he learns. He doesn't interrupt his friend. He knows how to wait till his friend finishes and hears him out. He's not hasty to answer. Hedyot is kaifetz b'rosh. He's not hasty to answer. Shayel ke'inyan, he asks on the subject, Omeshiv ka'halacha. And he gives an answer that's appropriate. You know, some people, you talk apples and they talk oranges.
Why say halacha? Shouldn't say kahogan or something?
What?
Should say kahogan properly.
I mean, what does ka'halacha mean? Ka'halacha is proper.
Why does that mean proper? Why is it kahogan?
You don't think the halacha is proper?
No, but why use the terminology halacha? It's mashma talking about dinner, it should be kahogan.
I think that maybe it embraces both things. That he also answers correctly. If he doesn't have an answer, that's what he says. He's orderly. He answers the first things first and second things second. There's a seder. And that which he doesn't hear, I'm a shamati. Right? The Gemara says, train yourself to say, I don't know. Because the alternate is, Shema tizbada v'teachis, lest you invent something and then you're going to get caught. Umoidala emes, he admits to the truth, and all these things, v'chilufei and begailim. And the reverse is by the crude individual. You know, he interrupts people in the middle while they're speaking. He talks in front of somebody that's bigger than him. He doesn't ask on the subject. He doesn't answer to the point. It's the reverse by the Gailam. I just want to say that tonight we're going to have a daf as we continue to just start. We're ready at daf Daled in Masechtas Avodah Zarah, but don't say, you know, I didn't start, I'll wait to the next Masechta. That would be a big mistake. We're just beginning Avodah Zarah. Come and enjoy. I don't want to say join our Avodah Zarah, you know what I mean. But come and learn with us. After we learn Masechtas Avodah Zarah tonight, we're going to have Chok, day 5 of Parshas Kedoshim. Actually, the Mishnayos that we'll learn is Perek Elu Treifus. It's a very interesting Chok with the fascinating Zohar and powerful Musar. So everyone is invited to join us for that as well. I also want to say that tomorrow night I have a family Sheva Brachas. So there will be a share, but I'll be broadcasting it from the Sheva Brachas. So there'll be a share in the shul with a screen, and of course we'll be on the normal Zoom. Rav Chanani ben Akasha Amaratza Kadosh Baruch Hu L'Zakei Sis Yisrael L'Fikr Chibelem Torah Mitzvahs Shenem Adinai Chafetz Uman Tzidkei Yagdul Torah V'Yadeh.